Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my November favorites, as you can tell by the title. We're on the final stretch to 2017 and honestly I'm really excited for the new year. I always get excited like holiday season, New Year season, so I'm pretty excited. But this video is going to be all about the products I've been loving the past month, and I got a lot of good stuff this month, so I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. Okay, so the first product is perhaps the one I am most excited about, and it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario. I love the Modern Renaissance palette so much that I knew I would like this one, so I did pick it up. It's got the most gorgeous colors in it. The Modern Renaissance palette has a lot more mattes than this palette does. This one has a few shimmers, but I've been kind of into shimmers recently, and especially for the holiday season, so it's a great palette. The only thing that I was a little bit disappointed in with this palette is that it doesn't have a very light transition shade. I am pretty light in skin tone, so I like to go in first with a kind of a light brown for a transition shade. And the closest color for that would be like these two, and they're both pretty dark, so I kind of have to use another palette along with this one when I do an eye look, so that's kind of a bummer. But besides that, these shadows are super pigmented. Anastasia always creates the most pigmented eyeshadows out there. These aren't quite as blendable as the Modern Renaissance eyeshadows are. Like, the Modern Renaissance palette is perfection. This just got a few little kinks in it, but I really do like the colors. I like the pigmentation and the payoff of them. You just gotta work with the colors a little bit, make sure you blend them out, and then I have to use like a few other shades from other palettes with an eye look. But besides that, I love this palette, love the colors. It's a great one. And if you're wondering where you can get this, I'm sure Sephora has it, but I know the Ulta at Bandera Point, we have one there now. That's where I got this one. The one that I work at, the Rim, doesn't sell it there, but the one at Bandera does have it. Okay, so the next product I did talk about in my last video all about my hair, and it is the one and only hydrating mask. I've used this a few times now in my hair, and I've been really pleased with it. It's just as good as the oil. As you know, if you saw that video, this brand makes the best argan oil. It's been doing wonders for my hair, and this mask has been doing great as well. This looks like this. It's a super thick moisturizing mask. It's great for your hair. It's got a lot of good stuff in it, and it's super cheap. This is only $10. You can get it at Ulta. Great brand. Definitely try the oil from them as well. Okay, so the next product I have talked about before, but it was just a sample, and I finally got the full size because I love it that much. This is the Tarte Tartiest or Tartiest mascara. I think people hate when they call it the Tartiest mascara, but anyway. Like I said, I talked about this before. It's just a great, super lengthening, defining mascara. The wand is exactly how I like them. I am wearing it right now, if you can tell. It's just super lengthening for my eyelashes. It separates and defines, gives a little bit of volume. If I want a lot of volume, I will go in with like another mascara on top to just get the full effect. But it's a great mascara. It is a little more on the expensive side, but if you're wanting to splurge on a mascara, then this is a great one. This next product has been on my want list for a very long time, and I finally picked it up. It's just really expensive, so it's hard for me to get it, but I just jumped the gun and finally got it because I've been wanting it for forever. It is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. Since my skin gets a lot lighter in the winter months, I wanted a Becca highlight that was a little bit more pearly. They do have the shade called Pearl, which is like just stark white, but I wanted a little bit of like a champagne-ish color to it, but a lot lighter than just like Champagne Pop or Opal, because those colors tend to be a little bit too dark during this time of year. So I picked this one up. It's gorgeous. Becca makes the best highlights in my opinion. They are just so pigmented. Let me put a little bit more on. The payoff is amazing. You do pay quite a bit, but you are getting your bang for your buck because they're just gorgeous. You will not find a highlight that is more pigmented than this out there. I think they're better than the Anastasia highlights, better than just any other highlight. They're just the best. They're expensive, but they work. This one, in comparison to like Champagne Pop and Opal, this is a little bit more of like a powdery finish. Opal gives a very like wet look to your skin. Champagne Pop is kind of like in the middle of a powdery wet look, and this one is more of just like a glow, not really of a wet look. So if you like just kind of like a simple glow, this is a good one to try, and if you like that super wet look to your skin, Opal is what you need. Okay, so I've been really liking cream blushes this month. I have two. This one is the Becca Beach Tint, and it's in the shade Guava. So it looks like this. I'm not sure if this is full size. I got this like a really long time ago, and I'm just starting to like really get into it. But it came in like a little set with like a few other Becca products. But this is a great, super pigmented. It's something you can put on your lips as well. And it comes in a little squeezy tube. It's really pigmented. and it blends out really nicely, and I usually put this like underneath my foundation and it wears super pretty that way. And then I recently picked up the Juice Beauty cream blush, and it's in the shade 06 Peony. And this one's a little bit more mauve-y, a little bit darker. It's perfect for this time of year. It's super pretty, and I got this specifically like if I ever do like my mom's makeup, this will look really pretty on her. If you have more mature skin, cream blush is perfect for you. It just wears really pretty on that type of skin. Just kind of two different formulas. This is more of like a cream liquid, and this is in the pot form. So they're both great, just depending on your preference. I think this has a wider color range than this one does, but they're both really great, and I've been loving them all month. This month I have been going back to my Lorac Contour palette. I haven't been using contour powders in a long time. I've been just kind of going into bronzers, especially for like the summertime, and like, I don't know, for the past year I just haven't really used contour powders, but I've gone back to this palette this month, and I'm so glad because I forgot how good this was. This is so much better than any other contour palette you could find. It's $40 and it comes with a brush in it as well, so I think that's a good deal. It comes with the shimmery highlight shade, the banana powder, the regular matte highlight shade, and then 3 different contour shades. I usually go in with the medium contour. They blend out so well, and they just look so pretty on the skin, and I think it's like the most natural looking contour you can get, but still chiseling out your face. It looks amazing. I love it. So lastly, I have a lip product, and this is the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Bumble. It is kind of like a mauve-y, peachy brown. It's kind of a hard color to describe. It's pretty unique, I think, and it's gorgeous for this time of year. I did wear this on Thanksgiving, and it looks so pretty. It's just like dark without being too dark. Like, it still adds some color to your lips and gives it some depth, but it's not like a dark brown or anything like that. So if you want like kind of a mauve color, but you don't want it to be too dark and you want some pink in it, then this is a great color. It's really pretty. And these are $6 from Colourpop. I mean, you just can't beat that. These are the best liquid lipsticks. Love them, love them. And I've been wearing this a ton this month. It just really goes with like everything, especially for this time of year. I just love it. Great color from Colourpop. Okay guys, so that is it for my November favorites. The semester is finally ending, so I will have a lot more time to make videos, and I have a ton of good videos planned for the next few months. So I'm really excited about that, so stay tuned for all those videos. And let me know your favorite products from this month down below, and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!